Oh yeah, roll gang. Oh yeah. We got a pros pro in the building this morning, roll gang. What's up? Good morning. How's it going, Ari?
Good, how are you?
So good to see you. I'm doing great. I'm so excited to be back wake and baking with you.
I know. This is like what, our third time?
I think so. Maybe even fourth, actually. I don't know. We'd have to go back and
I think
count.
it is the fourth.
Yeah, I actually do think it's the fourth now that I'm thinking about it. But, four episodes, Ari. Every single time I'm pumped because, I don't know, you're one of the smoothest out, One of the smoothest content creators out now.
Thank you. I like to keep it Rico Suave sometimes.
Rico Suave, yeah, damn straight. But if you guys don't know, Ari, absolutely elite, renowned model and influencer in the cannabis industry, an absolute lifestyle icon. I was thinking about it for a little bit. I wanted to consolidate your title the best I can. A lifestyle icon is the way that I view it because you do such a great job publicizing the fun you have, and it lets me and your viewers have fun with you.
I hope so. That's my main thing. I get a lot of messages of people saying I lived through your stories. What are you doing? Where'd you do that? People I don't even know are like, hey, remember that dessert you posted 2 days ago? Where can I find that? I'm going to Vegas or wherever I'm at.
That's nuts.
I love that you
That's
put it
fun.
like that.
Yeah, no, that's what it is because I'm not shocked at all, but it's got to be so much fun to have people reach out and want to copy your style because everybody wants to have a good time, but not everybody knows how.
Yeah, and that's one thing that I like to showcase is it's not like I'm all going out all the time and dinners and flights and anything like that. I also show my real life stuff, when I do have my regular struggles, or maybe I'm just going to greens and proteins or something like that. I show a nice mix of reality and how to maintain a lifestyle, be an entrepreneur, and just make it work for you.
Yeah, no, you do. You do such a great job of putting ensconcing it into your lifestyle, and I don't know, I just love to be one of your followers, and you're also a budding business owner, Ari Ventures Limited, so basically you're going to help people achieve these lifestyle dreams,
Yeah, so Ari Ventures Unlimited is my company. And I specialize in market strategy and business consulting on multiple platforms, whether it be in the cannabis spectrum, alcohol distribution, or brand development when it comes to those items, non-alcoholic beverages, teaching others how to start their own companies, social media management, event curation, and planning. So I cover so many different industries.
So much ground.
And I just like to say I'm like a serial entrepreneur, marketing strategist, galore.
A serial entrepreneur indeed. Yeah, I'm so excited about it, honestly. You are so thoughtful for sharing your ability to procure your lifestyle because it's not easy.
It's not. Everybody does think that, you can run off of 2 hours of sleep and be successful and still work out and have a great quality of life, but it's figuring out how to do all these things and still maintain a great quality of life because it's easy to go woo, and then you're burnt out, right?
Yeah. So, roll gang, consult with Ari Ventures Unlimited. Main sponsor of the show this morning. I'm so pumped to be hype and pumped to be
humped. I'm so pumped.
I'm so pumped. I actually just said that, but Ari Ventures Unlimited. Let's go. And at Ariana Janae on Instagram, where you can find her, and a quick shout out to the other sponsors of the show. We got the Rolling Spoon Cannabis Multi-Tool, helping me to roll this dime over here. We're going to smoke this morning. And Oaksterdam University, get your cannabis education. Promo code Rolling Spoon is like a 10% sponsorship, if you will, to learn about pot. But anyways, today is a midweek mailbag episode.
I love midweek mailbag.
Yeah, I'm so pumped. We got some really good questions from the Roll Gang for Ari this morning, and I think they're really powerful ones. Like some really engaging questions from the Roll Gang.
I like that. We've elevated our status a little bit. At first it was surface level, and now you guys want to know a little bit more about me, so that's exciting.
I love that. You're right. It has been a little gradient into knowing you. Like, people are interested for sure. You can tell. Like, the first question actually was just from @JSkinner62 on Twitter. He says, "You're beautiful. Where can I find your work?"
Well, thank you, Jay Skinner. You can find all of my work on all my social media platforms @Ariana Janae. When it comes to my work, specifically with modeling, it's going to be on there. I've had a couple publications that I do post. I have a link tree on my bio, so if you want to get a copy of those magazines, you can definitely go ahead and do that. They're international publications, so let me know if you want me to sign it. I'll sign it and ship one out to you. But
I want you to sign one for me. I'm fucking tripping.
Heck yeah, man! I love that shit.
Yeah, Ariana Janae, JINEA on all the socials. Like, you're a must follow. Like, if there was a Mount Rushmore of must follows in the Vegas cannabis industry, just in general, actually, like, you're one of them. Go find her work.
Yes, I did drop it in the comments as well, so you can just follow that on our live. But if you're not watching our live, then @Ariana Janae, and reach out, send me a DM. I answer all my DMs. Just don't be weird.
Yeah, don't
be a weirdo.
Yo, that's an honor. She answers your DMs. Oh, I mean, I can't even imagine the amount of sliders in there, but
oh my god.
Yo, the next question's actually another awesome one. I hope you can expound into a little bit.
Okay.
From @Megan with 3 N's and an underscore on Instagram. Great friend of mine, by the way. She says, ask about her journey into the cannabis influencer world. Like, how did that evolution take place from just being like a stoner and smoking some herb and posting on social media to like combining the two to formulate the beast that is today?
That is an amazing question, and I geek out when I talk about my journey into the cannabis world. I started off in like the pharmaceutical industry, going down that path to be a pharmacist and doing Western medicine. And when I moved to Vegas from Colorado, I realized that like patient care wasn't there. So I got into the dispensaries. I started out at the dispensary.
Dispensary.
I was an intake person for the longest time, so I was learning all my terps, learning the knowledge, building my rapport with the community. And I started bud tending. And once I started bud tending, all of my regular customers that I would see at the front and shoot the shit with would be like, "Oh, like, what's good? Like, let's chat. Like, now you're face to face. You're not behind the glass anymore." So I quickly built my clientele, so to say, my repeat customers, people that would wait for me. And within that, being a model on my own, I know, like, you start tagging these brands, if you start trying to connect brands with other, whether it's cultivation to a packaging company or maybe an artist to do a limited release drop or something. I love connecting people, and so I just started posting on my social media, and half these people, whether it's the owners of these other brands that I'm selling on a daily, would start noticing me. I start networking and going to events, and next thing you know, I'm just getting product like sent to me or asked to do like R&D on things. I have to say, when I worked for Virtue, that was a really big stepping stone for me to go from
Wow, Virtue.
bud tending out of the dispensary and retail world to the marketing and event coordination side of things. So by doing pop-ups and setting up that sector of that company, you're mingling and you're seeing how these other companies are approaching influencers in the community.
Yeah.
And I quickly was recognized as a mover and shaker. Vegas Cannabis magazine had a sector on me, like a little snippet about Ariana Janae being a mover and shaker in the industry. And I just kind of took it from there and capitalized on that. So right now I do influencing for Hardeen. Shout out Hardeen.
Major.
I love those guys over there. They take good care of me. All the girls are amazing. Very knowledgeable. I think having beauty and brains is another one of my qualities because I'll speak out.
That is power right there. But I that is such a smooth transition. You know what I mean? What a smooth journey. It started with pharmaceuticals, but like you said, you're smart as well as beautiful, and you realize real quick that's not where patients are getting the best care.
Not at all, and it sucks when you're filling like 40 prescriptions for one person and the pharmacist isn't noticing anything. I'm like, there's got to be some type of drug interaction somewhere.
Yeah, you gotta feel like you're killing them. So you went after cannabis, and with your energy and charisma, of course you just started a network, and it just went off from there. Like people, like you said, I fucking would have been one of those guys like, nah, you guys can go ahead. I'm waiting for that bud tender.
I mean, I was front and center. Every morning I had the morning shift at the dispensary, like 8 a.m. And we had the line, you had your regulars, Tammy, I know you're about to go to work, or, get this
shout out Tammy.
10 for 60 pre-roll deal. Like, they used to have some banger deals. I haven't been in there in a minute. But, yeah.
You had your people rolling through. I mean, what a fabulous journey. Like, because you really, it's a lot more authentic than most. In my opinion, like you really you did it off the strength. It wasn't like anyone was like, oh, you should be a cannabis influencer.
No.
You started influencing.
And that's one thing that I can say, like, sets me apart from the rest of the influencer groups that I have seen out here in the community is that, shout out to doing what you do, but I keep my clothes on, I keep it classy. I'm not busting it open for the gram with, like, a rolling tray on my ass, being like, buy this, I have geeky posts. I show my funny side. I just authentically am me, and I think that attracts a certain type of crowd. I'm from a small town in Colorado. I'm a Denver girl. I'm a pretty hippie chick, I like to say. So
I love it. I mean, I think everyone can tell, and that's why it's so powerful. Is it's so authentic and real. But honestly, great question, Megan.
Yeah,
shout out, Meg.
Megan.
Yeah, that is that's a whole can of worms that I loved opening. But next up, from @NateSmokes420 on Twitter, wanted to know how we met, and I definitely think it was from the amazing coalition of the Chamber. No,
it was.
We're both part of the events. We were doing the events stuff, and you got a crazy role in the Chamber. But
we met when I was a part of the events committee for the Chamber of Cannabis, and if you're not part of the Chamber of Cannabis, that is a great place to start, just trying to be in the mix and see how our organization works and how we influence the community and our continue to dominate it.
Establish great connections.
Exactly.
Like
synergy.
Yes. That's. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what it's about. I've never in my life met a more highly densely population of high-end thinkers.
Oh yeah, the Chamber is full of really knowledgeable people and professional people, but they're not too professional where you're like, I really don't fuck with you. It's like, no, I actually kind of want to do you want to go grab coffee real quick? Or things like that. And with with being a part of the chamber, it has given me so much opportunity to grow. Now I am elevated from the events committee, and I have my own committee. I am the chairwoman of public affairs and influence for the Chamber of Cannabis. So if you are interested on doing anything when it comes to being in the mix, when it comes to mixers, community outreach, seeing how your brand can benefit from gaining a membership with the chamber, definitely reach out to me. I would love to have you come to our next meeting, which is going to be on the 21st. So
Yes.
We'll definitely make sure that, like I always tell you, if you see me, come and say hello. But we want to make sure that you are a part of the chamber and get access to all of the things and the network and the tools that we have access to. So
it's an incredible coalition of incredible people, and I mean, if you even I would urge people to fly out for one.
Oh,
it's worth it.
I have clients who have flown out for the Chamber of Cannabis, and now they are, seeing which membership level is going to be best for them. But
yes,
one of my companies that I have is a lab maintenance company for production facilities, cultivations, and greenhouses. So they specialize in aftermarket maintenance and warranty. So if you have any breaks or a machine goes down, that stops production, what stops money. So my company just makes sure that those problems don't happen, and maintenance is definitely overlooked in those facilities.
Yeah.
But prime example of this gentleman in our company, now he has access to all the cultivations and all the people who are making the product, and now he can touch each and every one of those, if it's coming out to an event and just networking, or if it's actually taking them down for a business meeting and solidifying a deal.
Well, because, I mean, I don't know, but that IRL still matters most.
Yeah.
This dude's probably sending emails, but there's nothing like coming to a chamber event and kicking it with the leaders of the cultivations and the labs.
True. Exactly. And you get that one-on-one relationship, which that's what our industry is about, is those organic relationships.
It really is. It really is. I'm so hyped to be a part of the chamber. So thankful we met there.
Yeah.
What an awesome place to meet.
Look at us.
Yeah, look at us now. Shout out Nate Smokes 420.
Yeah. Hi Zach. I'm just looking at everybody on there right now.
Yo, what's up, Zach?
Hey.
So this next question, this is kind of...
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good on it too. But I wanted to give a major shout out to Hadina at Hannah on Earth on Instagram. Another banger of a question. These are really awesome questions.
I'm enjoying these questions this morning.
Yeah, I mean they're doing a great job. I had to be selective about it. They're kind of elite. So Hadina was wondering, what are the challenges you face in the industry as a woman? Can you...
Oh, man. That's almost like a loaded question that I'm a human. Sometimes I have to struggle answering this question because I am very professional and I don't want to make it seem like there's any... But whatever. It's 2022. We know there's a difference in the workplace when it comes to men and female. Let's just keep it real. But being a woman, I feel like my opinion being respected has been something that I have ran into, or my knowledge of my background of things, whether it's knowing how to accurately put together events or knowing how to increase our ROI on things. So it's making sure that it's taught me to grow and keep my shit in order, come to the table with facts, because if you have an idea and you just shout out an idea, it's okay, what do you have to back it up? Well, it's here's this, and here's this, and at this point, I have all my stuff together, so what obstacle other than you possibly just having an issue with women in the workplace, or any personal reasons?
You're bringing the stats to back it up, which are the facts, and honestly, they're damning right now.
It is, and also making sure that I feel like having that equal pay to positions and opportunities to grow in a more career-based with some corporate companies is
Absolutely.
hard for a woman, you know. I'm an entrepreneur, I make
So
my own
hard.
lane, so I like that, I chose that, but what if there's the person who doesn't have that go-get like I do or that hustle, and they do want to be in this industry, but they don't want to just stay at a retail level? Like, you know, how do we create those opportunities for individuals to grow? So those are some of my things I have struggled with or
They're
come
puzzles.
across.
They're puzzles we gotta solve. I mean, we gotta solve them, and I know that it's like you're the proof of change, if you will. Like there's never been a more every single day I feel like it's swinging in the right direction, and I hope that you can. I know you'll continue to be a part of like the dominance.
Yeah.
And the proof.
You got a couple questions on here?
Oh yeah, we got a couple. You can. Shall we read them off?
I think we can. So, do you recommend any particular place in town for glass bongs?
I'm not really sure. You know, I'm a joint guy. Do you have a glass place?
You know, Biggie Smoke Shop is always one that is really popular these days in town.
Biggies.
Biggies for sure.
Definitely.
Other than that, I'm like, unless you want to go buy a custom Jerome Baker bong, which I would recommend.
Yeah, I mean that's it. That's it right there. Just go straight to the top.
Unless you have, I think if you have a business license, you can put Pipe Zone. But I don't know. Don't quote me on that. So, yeah. And then any toxic environments in the dispensary. Have you ever worked in the dispensary before?
I have not actually. I work with them, but
Good. That's a great space to be in, is working with them.
not working in them.
It's not for everybody, you know? It's not for everybody.
Well,
but
I was
it gave me
thinking
my
about
start.
it for sure.
It's a great place to have a hands-on experience and increase your knowledge when it comes to this plant and how things work and how compliance is working and how inventory is working, so that you can be in the spot where we are working with them and know exactly what you're talking about. I don't discourage it. I highly recommend everybody steps foot in a dispensary to work in any capacity.
At some point.
At some point.
Was there toxicity? Any like specific kind of just like work? It's business.
It's work. It's every job has their toxic traits.
That's
and
right. It's business.
It comes with business, so.
And life.
Yeah.
I mean, you could go to a mountain and avoid business altogether and live by yourself. I'm pretty sure you'd face some serious adversities out there too. You know, you can't really run from it. We're all hustling.
Yeah.
You know, but it's better for sure to hustle for yourself.
Oh yeah.
And like that, I mean, you definitely doing that a lot. But
yes, I'm really excited for RE Ventures Unlimited, if I'm being honest. It's
me too.
taught me so much. I'm dealing with amazing clients. If I don't vibe with the potential client, then I don't have to work with them. And that's an amazing feeling to have, is that you don't have to do something. And
yes.
you know, my boss, she can be a real stickler, but that's me.
Yo, that's the best news. That's the best news. The best stickler ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know she'll check and balance you too.
Oh yeah.
You're one of those skilled ones that can do it internally. That's pretty badass, Ari. But the last question here on this episode of Ari's Wake and Bake mailbag comes from @KillaCamB, who says, "Who are your industry role models?" And this is another juicy one. Like how? I don't know, but there's some elites. I don't know.
Industry role models. Well, they come in different aspects. I definitely say that, you know, I learned so much from Danny and Tina at the Chamber for being women in the forefront of this industry. Seeing how they've started off with they started off with brands, and now they are still with brands, but in a higher capacity. And they have the chamber, and Tina, she's a really big advocate, and seeing how she can articulate her words and make her point heard across multiple channels. Like, look, she's been on the news debating about it, and
she's nuts.
She's fucking nuts, but amazing nuts, and
the best nuts.
And Danny, even within herself, like what she's doing with City Trees right now is amazing. So those two ladies for sure are some role models for myself.
And myself.
So I can't really think of anything off the top of my head right now. There's probably more individuals, but those two come to my mind.
Yeah, those are some unbelievable role models in the industry, and we share them in common. I mean, it's just kind of the dedication to a hustle, and it's just something that you dub significant, and then just go the hell after it. And I just think we all vibe because we love this plant that performs magic.
I know, it's such magic.
And such a connecting plant. Just look at it go. The chamber of cannabis and all of the bud tenders, and I don't know. I'm just like the wake and bake and having a nice sesh with Ari, but this has been an absolutely elite mailbag episode.
Great questions, guys. Thank you so much. Like I said, please send me a message. Like if you want to reach out and follow, or if you have any questions, I'm not shy.
Yeah. Real quick though, before we finish up this episode, I wanted to run you through a quick segment we like to call Quick Rips. 5 quick rapid-fire questions just to learn your preferences on some things. You know what I mean?
Okay. I can get down with that.
All right. So Quick Rips, Roll Gang, with Ariana Janae, the lifestyle icon. Let's go. All right. Question 1. What's your favorite Las Vegas hotel casino?
Oh.
Dropping it. Sorry.
I like Venetian.
Yeah. Swag. That canal. Yeah.
Not even the canal. I think I like just the art. Like, as soon as you're going up some of the escalators, if you're going to Tao, like the restaurant Tao, as soon as you're going up those escalators, you just see, like, beautiful art. So, yeah.
Agreed. Yeah, it's definitely, like, Venetian inspired. All right, question 2. What's your favorite consumption method?
Ooh. It depends on my mood. Sometimes I want a heavier hit, and then I'll smoke a joint. Maybe I want to be a little bit more discreet and it'll be a vape. So it's definitely depending on my mood.
Joints or vapes, though, generally. Yeah. I like that. That's a good call. Like discretion versus an experience.
Yeah.
All right. Question 3. What's your favorite terp? Do you have a favorite terpene?
I like ostarine.
Yo, I'm tripping. Let's go. That's my favorite too.
Really?
A little minty herbal, like extra spice.
I like it.
Yo, great pick. Great pick. Makes me feel good. Agreed. All right, question 4. Favorite TV series?
Oh, I don't know if I have a TV series.
No?
I just got finished watching Raising Kanan.
Raising Kanan?
It's like off of Power. Did you ever watch Power?
I've heard of it. That I'll have to. Was it good?
It was good.
Is it worth the watch?
Yeah, you have to watch Power first though.
All right, you have to watch them in order.
Yeah.
All right, deal. All right, last question here on the Weekday Wake and Bake Quick Rips with Ari. If you could have a sesh with anybody in human history, alive or dead, who would it be?
Yo, it would be so dope to smoke with Erykah Badu.
Erykah Badu?
Yes.
Erykah Badu.
Oh my gosh, please don't tell me you don't know who this is.
I don't.
Oh my god!
Maybe I would if I saw a picture.
Okay, maybe you would if you saw a song or heard a song. Oh, I'll have to play it for you.
Yo, yeah, I'm gonna put the song with the story.
Okay.
On the story
Please
for this
do.
episode. Yeah,
Please
Erykah
do.
Badu. All right, yo, okay. We're gonna sesh with her, yo. But honestly, elite sesh with Ari. Thank you so much for rolling through, Wake and Bacon.
Thanks for having me.
You're the best ever. It's always a blast. You're super smooth on camera, and I love your story. So, I mean, we'll keep running it back. Yeah, this won't be your last.
It's not the last. We have to go for 5.
Go for the high five. Yo, we got a fist pound now. High five on the next episode will be.
Yeah.
That'll be elite. Yo, Ari,
High five.
huge shout out Ari Ventures.
Bye guys. Thanks.
Shout out.